Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Math Course 1, Unit 2, Multiplying and Dividing Fractions, Topic 1, Multiplying Fractions by Whole Numbers. So don't forget there are activities at the end of just about every slide, not every slide, but some of them. So the activities could be found in your student workbook. Follow along in your workbook. Let's go. Multiplying fractions by whole numbers. To multiply a fraction by a whole number, multiply the numerator, the top number of the fraction, by the whole number. Keep the denominator, the bottom number, the same. Multiplying fractions by whole numbers. This is how that equation looks. So we see the number 4. The number 4 in this equation is considered the whole number. It's not a fraction. It's just a number. It's a whole number. And then we see the numerator. We know the numerator is the top, right? Not the answer, but the numerator. The numerator in the equation itself, without the answer, is 2. And then the denominator is 5. So, and then we have the answer, of course, which is 8/5. Pause this video to discuss it further or to do your activity. Let's break this down a little bit further. This is multiplying a whole number by a fraction. So that today we're going to learn how to multiply a whole number by a fraction. This means we are making groups of the same fraction. Let's look at the example 4 times 2/5. Step 1, understand the problem. The whole number is 4. The whole number in this equation, in this problem, is 4. So we have 4 groups of something. Each group is 2/5. So each group is 2/5. So imagine 4 sets of squares, right, or rectangles, and 2 parts out of 5 in all 4 rectangles being shaded. We could even call those doors. Each rectangle has, we would say, or panels. Each rectangle has 2 panels shaded out of 5. See, it's much more easier than you think it is. 4 groups broken down into 5 parts each, and there's 2 shaded in each. Much easier than you think it is. So the whole number is 4, so we have 4 groups. Each group is 2/5. Step 2, multiply the whole number by the numerator. That means 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 2 equals 8. And then step 3, keep the denominator the same. That means whatever that fraction has as a denominator goes over to the answer and remains the same. So the denominator in this case stays 5. So 4 times 2/5 equals 8/5. Now let's look at the answer, 8/5. It is an improper fraction because the numerator is larger than the denominator. We can also write it as the mixed number 1 3/5. And in this image, you're able to see how we made it into 1 3/5. Okay? So remember, when multiplying a whole number by a fraction, multiply the whole number by the numerator. Keep the denominator the same and simplify or change to a mixed number if needed. Okay? So remember, this is just division. At the end of the day, when we are changing the improper fraction, whenever we have a fraction that has a bigger numerator than the denominator, it's called an improper fraction. We change it over to a mixed number, and to do that, we are doing division. Okay? So basically, 5 goes into 8 how many times? And then we get 1 time. 5 goes into 8 1 time. And that gives us a remainder of 3. And of course, we keep the 5. All right? So, to ensure that we are understanding this properly, let's continue with understanding how to multiply a whole number by a fraction. You view this image as I speak, okay? Try to make sense out of it in your head as I speak, as you view the image. So, again, when we multiply a whole number by a fraction, it means we are making equal groups of the same fraction. Let's look at the example 3 times 3/4. So 3 times 3/4. Step 1, understand the problem. First, you must understand the problem. The whole number is 3. Identify that whole number. The whole number is 3. Very simple. Is the one that doesn't have a fraction. A fraction. So the whole number is 3. So that means we have 3 groups, 3 whole groups. Now each group have 4, okay? So it has 3 shaded because 3 was the numerator, but it has 4 panels. Each group has 4 parts, right? So in these rectangles, we have 3 whole groups. And then we have, because of the fraction 3/4, we have 3 shaded out of the 4 panels. Okay? So now we look at it like this. Each group is 3/4 or 3 out of 4 equal parts. Step 2, multiply the whole number by the numerator. What is the whole number? 3. And what is the numerator? It is also 3. But to make it clear as to what is the numerator and what is the whole number, I labeled it, okay? So of course the numerator can only be in a fraction. So step 3, keep the denominator. Step 2, multiply the whole number by the numerator, which is 3 times 3 equals 9. It equals 9. All right? And you should be able to count each group, the 3 groups, the shaded parts in those groups equals, right, 3, 6, 9. It equals 9. All right? So keep the denominator the same is where we are for step 3. The denominator stays 4. It stays 4. So what that means is 3 times 3/4 equals 9/4. So when you see 9/4, what is it called again? Is this a mixed number or an improper fraction? Right, right. If you said improper fraction, you are right. And if you did not, it's okay. You're still learning. It's all right. So 9/4 is an improper fraction because the numerator is larger than the denominator. So we can also write it as a mixed number, 2 and 1/4. Why? Because we divided to get that answer. We divided the improper fraction to get a mixed number. So remember, when multiplying a whole number by a fraction, multiply the whole number by the numerator. Keep the denominator the same. Keep the bottom number the same. And change the answer to a mixed number if it is an improper fraction. Excellent job. Now pause this video so that you can do your activity below your image that is also in your workbook. All right, so understanding mixed numbers. We're going to learn about mixed numbers. A mixed number is made up of a whole number and a fraction. All right, let's look at the fraction 9/4. To change the improper fraction into a mixed number, we're going to follow these steps. Step 1, divide the numerator by the denominator. That means 9 divided into 4 equals 2, with 1 left over. This image goes deeper into helping you understand how to change that improper fraction to a mixed number. Before, we just said it, we talked about it. Now you're viewing it yourself so that you're able to see how it goes. So, step 2, the quotient becomes the whole number. All right, the quotient becomes the whole number. So that means that the whole number is 2, right? The whole number is 2. The remainder becomes the new numerator. The remainder is 1. And let's not forget, step 4, we're going to keep the denominator the same. So the denominator, just like in the improper fraction 9/4, the denominator remains, it stays 4. So what that means is, it means the improper fraction 9/4 equals the mixed number 2 and 1/4. So let's look at that picture. Okay, look at the picture. It shows 2 whole shapes, right? Towards the bottom, it shows 2 whole green shapes, 2 whole green circles. 1 out of 4 parts of another shape is also present, right? It's a circle with 4 parts, but only 1 is shaded. So that means 2 and 1/4. That means 2 whole shaded circles and only 1/4 of the other circle is shaded. So again, remember, a mixed number has a whole number and a fraction. To change an improper fraction into a mixed number, we divide the numerator, the top number, by the bottom number, the denominator. But that's only when it is an improper fraction. That's only when the top is bigger than the bottom. That's when we divide to get a mixed number. So we use the quotient as the whole number. The number that we get, the quotient is what we're calling the number that we get whenever we're doing the division and it's at the top, like it's on the roof, right? So divide the numerator by the denominator, use the quotient as the whole number, and the remainder as the numerator, and keep the same denominator. All right, pause this slide, pause this video so that you can finish your activity or discuss this further. Wonderful, wonderful job. Wonderful job, creative learning adventurers. Stay curious, keep growing, and we look forward to seeing you next time. We're hoping that this is helping you. If it is helping you, we would love it if you could like, comment on how it's helping you or how it would help you if we could do something else, something different. Just give us some tips. So like, comment, subscribe. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.